Today's embodiment practice is all about how to dance. Yeah, simple enough, right? But for many of us, it's extremely terrifying, and also it can be a little awkward, and we might feel a little discombobulated while we're attempting it. And that's okay, because we've all been there, but the power of dance is very much prevalent within our entire society and within our history. So it's not just physical, it's very cognitive. And I think that that's the part that people underestimate. To be able to coordinate yourself in a different motion, to be able to listen to the music and drive with the music, and then for all of those to fire off together at the same time is not an easy task. And so I think that that's why for most, it can feel a little overwhelming. So when I talk about an embodiment practice of feeling the movement and just like grooving with it, I want you to really get out of your head of what you think that this should look like and really just lean into what feels right within your body in this moment. So that's not a guarantee that everything's going to be perfectly coordinated or that you're going to be perfectly on beat. That's not the intention. What the intention is about really delving into the present moment, into the physical aspect of the movement, and listening to yourself as you flow through all of those. Okay? So I want you to be able to tap in to that more soft, intuitive nature within our minds, that more creative side of ourselves. And that's ultimately what we're focusing on trying to achieve, but also turning off our brains and the judgments that we're constantly placing on ourselves, to be able to have fun, to be able to be playful, to be loose and just kind of move with it all, okay? Based off of the research published by the Frontiers in Psychology, dance movement therapy is a psychotherapeutic use of that promotes emotional, social, cognitive, and physical integration of the individual. The purpose is improving your overall mental and physical well-being. So there is actual studies out there that have shown the positive benefits of dance and of movement in general. So it was actually effective in treating depression. It improved the condition of heart and lungs. It increased muscular strength, endurance, major fitness. It was an aerobic exercise. It also helped with weight management, increased stronger bones, and reduced the risk of osteoporosis. And it also helped with better coordination, agility, and flexibility. We are hardwired to dance. Humans, by nature, throughout all the course of all of history, we have always found movement. We have always synced with a drum, with a beat, and we've been able to move from that as a way to express ourselves, to be able to connect, to communicate. There's so many layers to this. So this is not just some new age thing that just came out. This is very much ingrained in our biology. I want you to be able to recognize that dance is present in all humans' culture, old and new, and from visual art on walk walls in France and in South Africa, all the way to the Americas. Dance has been one of the earliest ways for us to communicate within tribes, within communities. It's been an opportunity and sometimes even a necessity for us to survive and to be able to connect with others. So we're able to dance and boost our connection with others. We're also firing off mirror neurons. So when we're dancing with other people, we're watching them, we're co-creating an experience with them. So we're actually then also releasing oxytocin as an opportunity for us to be able to create connection and touch, and to be able to really kind of fuel different, deeper bonds with the people around us. It also releases endorphins. We feel good, we're sweating, we're moving. It's actually quite the workout. If you've gone and danced all night, you know what I'm feeling like. My legs the next morning, sometimes if I'm like dropping it low a couple times, more than others should be, my legs are straight up sore. My thighs are shot. So it is definitely a physical workout as well. So we're trying to encompass a little bit of playfulness along with some physical movement. And it also is an opportunity for you to just, again, you don't have to go out and necessarily dance. You don't have to go out to the club, the curb, but it can be a way for you to be able to turn on music at home, for you to be able to play the playlist, the Shining Bright dance mix. It's all the music that I love to dance with, but feel free to make your own mix. What are songs that literally you refuse to just sit and not move to? Like, what are songs that if you don't stand up and start shaking your hips a little bit, you will like go insane? Okay, like put all of those songs on a playlist, and it can be for 20, 30 minutes. It doesn't have to be a long period of time, but see what happens. See how you feel afterwards. And I really encourage you to, after you're done dancing, so do this 20, 30-minute exercise and then journal about it. How did you feel while you're doing it? What were insecurities that came up for you? What were moments of self-doubt? What were moments where you kind of almost judged yourself even when no one else was in the room? Allow yourself to kind of break through all of those layers. It doesn't have to mean that you're going out in public next week to be able to go dance. Like ultimately what I want you to do is get comfortable in your own skin enough to be able to allow yourself to be free, to liberate yourself of judgment in the moment and allow yourself to really just feel the movement, the music, and the sinking of your heart with all of that. Okay? Let me know how it goes. I'm so excited for you. You got this. You got this.